Right, we're moving straight along to another one of the big five. Another country who's won a couple of times. Last time out in 2010. Yes, it's Germany. Let's take a listen.
But I don't feel like getting stronger. In my mind, it's just a game that can't be won. I'm always on the run, run from the silence, screaming for guidance. Who am I fighting for?
Now, I'm just going to get this out there because, you know, I think it's right and proper that I come clean. This is my guilty pleasure for this year. I really, really love it. I really do. James Newman, this is how you do a song. Anyway, just saying. This is, in my opinion, one of the songs that is doing so badly in the betting right now. I think it's 250 to 1, but could surprise a few, in my opinion. And I've never been wrong, ever. Of course not. Let's find out what the panel have to say. Got to go straight to Georgia. Georgia, this is your country. What's the view in Germany right now following his victory in the national selection? And what do you personally think it will do?
Well, it is played loads on German radios, which is really nice. I think I said that after the show on the German show that I really hoped he'll be a success, at least here in Germany, which, you know, they're playing it loads. However, whenever I see it online, the comments typically are very pessimistic and, oh, it's so boring. And I don't know. I mean, I personally also enjoy it when it's played on the radio. And it's a decent song. He can sing. But it's just, especially compared to so many of this year's songs, it's just so boring. And I just can't see them doing anything great staging wise that will help elevate it. Like, I'm pretty sure it's going to be very similar to the staging he did on the show, which is basically nothing staging wise. And I just don't think he has enough stage charisma just yet to pull that kind of staging off. I think he needs something that will elevate it. I do hope maybe the juries, you know, will appreciate his vocals, but as usual, I'm just, you know, last place, hoping for at least a couple of points here and there, so it's not another 0 points, and then I'll be glad. You know, he'll be played on the radio loads. I'm sure his next song will also automatically be played a bit, so that's great for him personally. But as usual, I think the whole of Germany, we're not hoping for much.
That's such a shame because, you know, I do think it's a good song, and maybe in a year where a lot of songs will get lost, there's a lot of different type of music styles this year, niche music, some great pop music, some great ballads. Andy, I saw you trying to jump in a second or two ago. Tell me what you think of this particular entry. I think he's got a great voice, actually, and maybe he hasn't got the experience yet in terms of stage presence, but hey, what a time to start.
No, I don't have anything bad to say about Isaak. He's a good singer. He's got a very, very strong voice. But the song itself is a pastiche of that type of song. You've heard it so many times, from the repeated words at the end of each line and the dropouts. And so it's just, there's not a scintilla of originality about it. And that is what will do for it, I think. And Germany, it's not going to do very well. I'm really sorry. But I hate criticizing songwriters and songs. But I just think this is just written by formula. What I would like to say, just moving a little bit to one side, is that I have met some really nice people through being on ESC Fan TV. 3 of them are in the chat room tonight, and that's Dan and Dan's partner. His name has escaped me for just a moment. And Neil, who I met yesterday in Brighton. So it's really nice. It's a lovely community.
It's Tracy.
Tracy, yeah. Sorry, Tracy, you'll forgive me, won't you?
No,
Tracy, she put a big arm around me when I was on my way to Liverpool. I was all on my own. She came up to me and she said, you're Andy Brooke, aren't you? And I said, yes. And she said, I'm Tracy from ESC Fan TV. And it just absolutely brightened up my whole day. So I just wanted to say thank you to everybody that follows ESC Fan TV, because it would be nothing without the people that watch and listen and talk. And, you know, we just talk a load of shite, but they're what make it all worthwhile.
Well said. Thank you, Andy. And that probably gives me a good point to say. It's about 97 to 100 of you in the chat room. Make sure you like tonight's show, or dislike if you think it's pants. That's fine too. Give us your comments. I love reading the good and the bad. Tell us what you think we're doing well. Tell us what shite we're coming out with and can improve. Anyway, back to the story. Donna, maybe this needs some creative storytelling on stage. I do agree with what George has said. I think where Germany may be going wrong, to which the UK have certainly been guilty of recent times, hello to big trumpets, is thinking about staging and how maybe, just maybe, you can best tell a story. Is this a song that could benefit from that?
Definitely, especially if he doesn't have quite the experience yet on the stage to really bring across the engagement with the audience, and just sell it through the screen. Because not only has he got to win over the arena, he's got to win over the television audience, and ultimately it's still a television contest. So, yeah, how this could be said, I don't want to go down the busker route, you know what I mean, of having like every little set of the story come out in different scenes and things like that. Again, it's another one I think can be kept quite simple. No trumpets, no gold pants, nothing stupid. Just keep it to the story. You could even go down the Ryan O'Shaughnessy route with some dancers as well that really brought the story to life for him. And that definitely elevated the song. So, you know, there are many different ways of keeping it simple and very effective that could work for Isaak.
Yeah, it's very, very true. I like the guy anyway. I've got to tell you some things about Isaak. He plays ukulele, guitar, piano, and drums as well as sing. I mean, that's phenomenal. So, hey, kudos to Isaak just on that alone. He also won Show Your Talent back in 2021. So this guy knows his onions, as we say in the UK. Gustav, what do you make of this song and its chances? We do say that.
You know what? I'm going to tell you a little secret. There's not many songs that I like this year, and there's not many songs that I listen to this year. But this is one of them. I think it's actually really good. I don't know if it's a song that I would choose to represent my country in Eurovision, because it's not a very competitive song, but it's really, really good, and I listen to it all the time.
I think that's a really good point, actually. Is it competitive or not? Maybe the jury's out there, but is it a good song? I think so. Sean, what's your take on this? And also, are the chat room behind Isaak and Germany this year, or maybe not?
Well, I'll come to that in a minute. My point of view on this is I don't really like or appreciate the comparisons with James Newman. I think it's really unfair on Isaak and on James Newman, to be honest. James Newman entered the Eurovision Song Contest with an upbeat, dancey pop song, and this is completely different. I don't think James Newman's voice is suited Embers. I think it suited My Last Breath better. Isaak, on the other hand, this guy's voice is insane. It's strong, it's gritty, it matches the song perfectly. He sings it really, really well. The song's got a strong theme about battling your inner demons and always having to run away from something. I think it's a strong song for Germany. I really, really do. And I think they will have a decentish result with it. I don't think they'll be bottom place again or anywhere near bottom place. I'm hoping that they're going to get a really good result. Anita says, I really love this song more and more. Isaak is such an amazing singer. Troy says, staging is going to be massive, but reminds me of another young, strong voice. Tiago says, Germany's getting last place, 100%. Bit harsh, but that's your comment. Lucia, sorry if I pronounced that wrong, says, hi guys, love Francis here. There's big French energy and spirit that I love. I love Italy. Don't think it's winning. Not a bad song. It's fun. She hasn't mentioned Germany yet, but I'm sure she will. Oh, here we go. Germany. Germany will be okay. I have faith in his vocals. Carrie Ann, love his voice, but the song's a bit too generic. Thomas, I thought if Sweden sends a German entry, would the comments be the same? And Dan and Tracy both thanking Andy for his kind comments. But I'd just like to add to those because Dan and Tracy, when I first met them, they were the warmest, most wonderful people. They're like, oh, you're a show from ESC Fan TV. They're like, oh, bless them. So cute. But yeah, those are the comments in the chat room.
It's a Eurovision loving tonight, isn't it? That's what ESC Fan TV has become. Panel, do we think Germany are going to do well, given it's 250 to 1? It's the rank outsider. Is this a song we should go out and slam our £10 or €10 down on?
Do it.
Let's find out. 3, 2, 1. Actually, do you know what? I don't know. I think the jury's kind of out there. Maybe it does okay. Maybe it gets mid-table, maybe top 10 at best. That's what we're pretty much saying. Hey, Georgia, you'd take top 10 right now, wouldn't you? Yeah, exactly.
Next week, although most of us are in Amsterdam, we do have a very special show for you. We're not live, but all the members here at ESC Fan TV have been voting for the favourite songs of Eurovision 2024, and we have got a super scoreboard show for you where you're going to see all the results coming in Eurovision style. It's going to be amazing, so we hope you can join us for that too.
Bye, everybody. See you later.
Bye.